What's up to my people? Today I'm here to talk about how the blue collar hustle can be your cardio. Your work is your cardio machine. Look, let's think about it like this. Every single day we come to work. What do we do in our workspace? We lift things, we push things, we walk around, we're on our feet for the next 10 hours every single day. So listen, think about it like this. With every minute that you do cardio, you're really on that machine, you're walking, and it doesn't stop. It gets to a point where most people that do cardio on a cardio machine end up inconsistent. Because cardio machine, let's be honest, it's not that fun. Alright? Now, me personally, I don't do cardio. Alright? The whole time I got lean, right, was not from cardio. I did not run a single minute on cardio. I didn't run, I didn't walk, I didn't do anything. Alright? All I did was work out 4 times a week. That's exactly how many times I work out. I work out 4 times a week. And I eat healthy foods. Now, it sounds so simple that it may not even seem real. But it's that simple. Especially me as a business owner. I come here every day. I work, I push, I pick up tires. Because I got a tire business, right? So I pick up tires, I'm using these machines, I'm pushing, I'm pulling, I'm doing all these things for 8 to 9 hours a day, which is gonna add up way more than if you was to sit on the cardio machine, running or cycling that bike or going up the Stairmaster. It's gonna help you lose weight so much better, and you don't have to think about it. You don't have to go to the gym and then after be like, all right, cool, now I have to spend half my session doing cardio, which is the most boring bit. The best bit is the part that you start pushing weights, you start seeing the weights going up, you feel like you're getting stronger, you start adding more plates on there, you feel like you're the guy. Your workplace is the place where you are gonna lose weight. Doesn't matter, even if you don't work that much. You would literally still be lifting all these things because as a small business owner, you have to work alongside the people that you're with, right? Even if you don't work the full day, right, with the people that you hire, let's say you work half a day, you're still gonna come in and you're still gonna lift some things, you're still gonna do the labor work that is required within your job. You would now sit here and ask me, so is it really that easy? I would not make this video if it was harder than what it is. Come to work every day. Work your hours. Do what you have to do at work. Check that off your list. That is cardio and work complete. Just do work, just work. And your cardio alongside that is finished. You don't have to worry about cardio because you're moving every day, right? So you're burning calories non-stop. If you don't have a healthy regime in terms of healthy habits, that is what you have to change. Because maybe you could sit here and say to me, yeah, but I work every day, but I don't lose weight. Some people go to the gym and they still don't lose weight. So let's think. What is the real problem? Because if everything was done perfectly, then you would lose weight. But you're not losing weight. So let's think. What's stopping you from losing weight? Okay, so you come to work every day. Fine. You come, you do your work, blah, blah, blah. But obviously you didn't even think about that work is a place of cardio. It's your work, is your cardio machine. This place is your cardio machine. Right? But now that you've considered it and now you think, wow, that's true. This place is your cardio machine, right? Now, alongside that, if you're eating unhealthy, you're eating burgers, you're eating fries, you're eating all these fried foods, you're eating foods that have hundreds of ingredients in them, right? Because we live in an era now where you could go buy a packet of marinated chicken and for some reason it's got dioxylide sulfates. And what even is that? I don't even want that in my body, I just want the chicken. If that's what's causing you to feel sluggish, to have no energy, to not lose weight, and you've got belly fat, you can grab it, then there's a reason for that. It's the food you're eating. You know what? I'm so confident that you will purely change just from the food that you eat. Purely, right? If you started to eat healthy foods, I'm talking whole foods, I'm talking foods that have one ingredient and it's the actual product itself, you will start to lose weight because you're feeding the body the nutrients it needs. Alongside that, you'll get stronger. So not only are you gonna lose weight, you're gonna get stronger. Now you're gonna say, okay, so how many times a day do I have to eat? I'll tell you. Me, what I do, what works best for me is I wake up, I don't eat anything. I don't eat a single piece of food. I drink some water, but that's it. My first meal is lunch, around 12, 1 o'clock, right? So, what does this do? People say, oh, you're intermediate fasting. No, it's none of that. The reason I eat at midday is because I would like to teach my body how to use my body, my fat stores, as energy. Because now, think about it like this. What is your fat? Fat is stored energy that is not being used, right? Because what does your body need in times of winter? It needs stored energy, which is fat, to keep you warm. But if you learn that you don't need food, right, to run your body will sit here and alter itself to say, okay, cool, I'm gonna use your body fat now as my energy source. So that's perfect. That's what you need. So that's why I eat at around 12, 1 o'clock. If I'm busy, sometimes I eat at like 2, 3, right? So, I eat eggs, bit of bread, sourdough bread, because sourdough is healthy. Sourdough has gone from a fermentation process. The fermentation process basically gives your gut the healthy bacteria that it needs, basically, right? So that's why I have sourdough along with my eggs, and for me it tastes good, right? It's also important that the foods that you eat taste good to you, right? But listen, it's gonna be hard in the beginning. It's gonna be hard. But you have to teach your body. You have to alter it. You have to fix it. Because your body is not fixed. Your body is broken because you're feeding it a bunch of rubbish, right? Your body is an engine. Do you want it to be a V8 or do you want it to be a 3-cylinder? The way you do that is by giving it the foods that the body needs to work the best way possible. Around 12, 1 o'clock. Have some eggs and have some bread. That's it. But I do eat a lot of eggs, all right? I'm a big guy. I only eat twice a day, but my meal portions are big. I'm a big guy, right? But only eat what you feel like you can eat, right? For me, I don't count calories. I don't count anything. I just, whatever I feel like I want to eat, I'll eat it. Because I only eat twice a day, and the food that I eat is good quality. So, I won't gain fat. I don't get fat from it. Listen, I eat 8 eggs with 4 slices of sourdough. You probably think that's crazy. To me, it's not that much. I could have more if I wanted to, right? But that's what I feel like is good for me, right? I feel like 8 is the perfect amount. I don't overfill myself, and I get the performance I need in my body. I have the strength, I have the looks. Anyways, moving on to the second meal. My second meal is after my gym. So, I eat at 1. I go through the rest of the day at work, right? I have some water. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just have some water before I go to the gym, right? Then I have my session, blah, blah, blah. I work out. And then come home and I eat again. But this time I have either some steak and rice, or steak and potatoes, or beef. I'm Lebanese, so some shawarma, some beef, some chicken. Yeah, man, that's, you gotta eat foods that have the nutrients. You understand? There's no point There's literally no point of working out if you're not gonna eat good foods. People need to understand, right? Especially to my business owners. Food is number one. But let's not forget, the place you work, see this? The place you work is your treadmill, is your cardio machine. So listen, what I want you to do moving forward is 1, completely erase cardio from your mind. You don't need cardio because it's a waste of time. Time is important. We have families to attend to. We have things to attend to after work. All right? We want to get in the gym, work out, get home. All right? That's how I am. Right? I get in the gym, I work out, I go home because I got food on the table waiting for me. Completely erase cardio from your mind. You don't need a single minute of any cardio machine. Leave it to the rest. Leave it to anyone else that thinks that they can do it. Right? Us business owners that work hard, we do labor in our job. That's your cardio machine. Thank you for watching, guys. I much appreciate it. And I'll make sure to come back at you with more information on how to be the best shape possible. Let's get some work done.